Hello, mi gente. What's going on? It's Papa Berto. I wanted to actually talk about the few things that were patched on Storm 4 recently. And for those of you guys that didn't know, there was a compatibility update that came out for DLC Pack 3, which added the data for the DLC Pack 3 characters and ultimates and all that stuff. So basically, we already have the DLC installed. We just gotta wait for the release date to actually use them. And with that came a small patch that fits some really pronounced issues, and I actually made a notepad here just so that way I don't lose track of the things I want to mention. So the first big issue was the sub banking. The sub banking is completely gone from Storm 4 now. So the sub banking was this thing where basically people did this exploit where like they could waste subs, and as soon as they switched the character, their subs will come back. Like they would actually regain their subs and shit. So from what I understand, a lot of people used it against me, but I didn't even notice until somebody pointed it out in the comment section of the video. So, you know what? I'm kind of glad I never really noticed somebody doing it. There was a few times here and there where I suspected people were doing it against me, but I never really noticed it. So, I'm super happy that wasn't the case for me, because I feel like that would have just made the game more frustrating for me. It would have like just stressed me out for no reason. And another thing that they fixed was Temari's projectiles. So what I'm assuming is that they fixed I'm gonna just go out on a limb here, okay? They either fixed the stun for her projectiles, where like, you know, when you try to dash at them, they will stun you, like she wouldn't allow you to dash at them. Or they fixed the thing where like you can kind of switch out of Temari and then she would just continuously throw shuriken at you while you were using a different character, like she stayed on the map throwing projectiles at you. I don't know which one it is, honestly, because like these patch notes that I got off of Twitter, they're very, very vague. Well, at least this one's very vague with Temari. So I don't want to like jump the gun and tell you some specific thing. The other ones are pretty straightforward. Like the other one is jutsus that used to put you in place can now be subbed. All right, so basically, you know, Move's jutsu and Kaguya's ice jutsu used to keep you in place and hold you down, and whatever came your way, you had to eat it. Whether it was an ultimate, a jutsu, a grab, a tilt, it didn't matter how many subs you had, it didn't matter what chakra you had, it didn't matter what kind of support you had. If you got caught in that and you were frozen, you were gonna have to take whatever came your way, dude. You know when your mom tells you gotta eat that broccoli or you're not gonna get dessert? It was like that. But this time around, you didn't have a choice but to eat it. All right, that's just how it is. So that was fixed. Now the other thing that was fixed was, you know when you used to sub the end of a combo, and then you would get sucked into the cinematic of the last hit? They fixed that as well. And I actually had that issue happen to me a few times on my videos where I would sub somebody's combo, and if they kept mashing circle, right at the end of the combo, I would get sucked into the cinematic and get hit by the last hit, which was fucking annoying. So they fixed that. And I think that's all of the patches or all of the updates that are really important, in my opinion. They did add the data for the DLC Ultimates. They added the characters already into the game. We just gotta wait for the release date, alright? Which is like next week. So we don't have to wait much longer. And I'm gonna try to do a lot of videos for the Sound 4. Like, I'm actually gonna showcase them, and I'm gonna probably do more discussions surrounding them, because this is the first time we get any kind of DLC characters on a Storm game. This is the first time. From what I understand, on Generation, we didn't have any DLC characters, or Storm 2, or Storm 1. Of course, I could be wrong. I could be wrong about Storm 1, because I never played Storm 1. But Storm 3 never had DLC characters, except for Kabuto, actually. I mean, I don't know, man, because the thing is, do I consider Kabuto a DLC character in and of itself, or was it just a part of like an upgraded version of the game? You know, I don't know. I mean, I guess the first time we got a DLC character was Storm 3. So I guess this isn't the first time we did get DLC characters, but I guess it's the first time that really, really matters, because we get characters that we wanted for a long time and never got. So it's kind of a shame that we have to pay for them, but that's how it is. Anyways, guys, that's all I really have to talk about. Let me know what you guys think of the new updates that they did for the game. Because so far, I mean, not a lot of people are playing Storm 4, so hopefully the Sound 4 can kind of, you know, bring some of those people back. But let me know what you thought of the updates. All right, guys? I'm out. Peace.